Hello, hello, hello. This is Angela, and this is Libraries Tarot, and I'm here to do your daily energy reads, and I'm going to be using the Fairy Oracle deck to pull out the cards for everybody. So I'm going to just get started, and I'll start off with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you do come on while I'm live streaming, I am trying to get right through, so I will apologize in advance for not taking a look over to the right at my screen to see what's going on, because I would like to get these done because I've just finished uploading my other last 3 videos, recording and uploading them. Well, they're still in process here on YouTube because they take a little bit longer. I got them up on Facebook. It's the same video though. Okay, so for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's going on for the day? Let's see what kind of energies are coming in. This may or may not resonate with all of you, so please don't take what is said into account. Now, the only thing I can say is that there may be something that I do pull that may actually be of help for you, in clarification for you, or maybe an aha moment. Wow, I didn't see it that way type of deal, right? And so as far as relationships go for Aries, what is going on? We have this card right here, Woo, that's Solace. I don't know all of the names of the cards like off the bat because when the names are said word spelling, it's names that some of them I just sometimes can't pronounce. But this right here says, as far as relationship wise goes, romantic. I'm going to say romantic because we're on romantic inclination. So I'm going to say that there's a new beginning, a new thinking that has just now come into being almost completed here. Like there's some knowledge, like maybe feeling a very deep bond with another, feeling interconnected with, feeling like you're in. And as far as passion and desire, what's going on, like as far as work and stuff and where you're going, this is the fairy, gosh, who's kissed by the pixies. Oh, geez. So feeling really abundant. So this may be you feeling pretty romantic here, and it's making you just feel so loved and so supported. And like, wow, look at all of these people here. They just outlove me. Oh, God, what kind of energy is this? But it's like really inspiring you to go forward, to drive forward in anything. Like you have some support there. You're just feeling really blessed. For some of you out there, hopefully everyone, that'd be a great feeling. Everyone walk around all happy-dory. That's what life is. But hey, this is for someone that's feeling like, wow, they are really on fire. They've finished something here, and now they're just manifesting their world, their way, the way that they want to. And they have a lot of, this person who I'm reading for has a lot of support here. And what's going on in the mind and your thoughts. And it's like, wow, I feel, when I see this card, I always feel like, wow, mischievousness, but happy, ecstatic, happy, joyful, like, hey, I got it, I got it, I got it. Like maybe you could also maybe be thinking that you're pulling one over, but with this energy, I'm just going to say that this just like, wow. Okay, hold on, let me look at this. Really thinking that you're able to control maybe others too in a way. I see that. Feeling though that you can manifest whatever it is, you have the support, and you have one person maybe that you really lean on. You really, really value their opinion, really value their thoughts and ideas, and you're really pretty happy about it and pretty impish about it too. Like, I got it, I got it, I got it. I mean, her face is just like kind of weird looking, but that's okay. This is fairy energy. We're supposed to use our mind, our imagination if we're going to be following along with me on these readings. And hello, and thanks for the thumbs ups. I love it. Can I ask you a question for free? On Friday, I will be doing readings for free. I'll be pulling cards Friday night, about 9 o'clock or 10, depending. That would be Central Time here in the United States, and that is due to the fact that I'm going to be, I do readings first over on Facebook and start at 9 or 8 o'clock, and I went till 10 the other day, so I wasn't able to make it to YouTube, and haven't done my free readings yet here. As far as what's going on in home and money, we have a collection of pixies here. So these are helpers. These are people who actually come in and help you. So you may be having people in your home. These are friends and these are people celebrating with you. So there may be people really trying to encourage you and being proud and happy for you. It's like, yes, they're on your side. They're really happy, helping you do things. It's like, wow, okay, this, I'm just getting a lot of good energy with this. It's like, we're here to help you. You've got help. You've got your friends coming in, and it's like, there's people helping you with home situations, with your money situations. It's like they're celebrating with you. So something good has obviously come about, especially if you're, this is a completion of something, coming up to a completion of finishing something and realizing I have this powerful energy in me. I'm burning up to just get going and do this. And I've learned everything I need to know about this situation regarding a partner or another person or even your own self, or someone has made you feel this way about yourself and you're just really on fire to get going and do your thing. And people are really encouraging you. And I really feel that is a good thing for someone to have that encouragement. These people want to celebrate with you. They want to go forward with you. They're your helpers. They're your friends. They help guide you. You may help guide them too. And look what's driving you. So we have a person really sitting there, really trying to help you go in a direction that they would like. They're like leading you. They're they're like singing your song. Someone's singing your song. Someone's singing your music. Someone has really gotten you to where you're like, whoa, I see this person. I see their way they're thinking, the synchronicity or synchronizing, blending of energies. But someone is singing your song, singing to your tune, playing your tune, and that's what's driving you to go forward. I mean, look at this. It's like I feel when I look at this card, the energy that I feel is like just really shy and playful. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited and just innocent almost, but proud of yourself, but humble at the same time. And people here, they don't seem to be in this card. They're all very friendly. They don't seem to be looking at you in horror or shame or any kind of stuff like that. Maybe you've managed to eliminate and burn out everything that's been negative in your day for the day. Maybe you're managing to realize who doesn't need to really be in your energy. You know, you're taking your power and showing your knowledge and doing for you. And somebody, though, has sang your tune. Now, if I keep going on with this reading that way, we're never going to get done. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's going on with you guys? To see what's going on with Taurus. I'm trying to get everybody's signs because I don't just need to do, I do my weeklies, so those are pretty deep already. So dailies are kind of deep too, so, oh, I can't apologize for that at all. I give what I give, and that's what I have to give. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, let's see what's going on for you guys. These cards are pretty neat. They're pretty artistic, a lot of artistic impression in here. Okay, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We almost had a card fall out, but okay, so this is you also almost finishing something. This is trying to transcend to a higher level, trying to bring something more, like bring it up to a higher level. Like you're at one step and you're continuing to go on to another level, and there's like no completion yet, but you're like in the still kind of the first stage of something, but feeling pretty fired up to finish this. This could be a union too, if we want to think in, if you've been used to looking at a lot of different readers, and since there's 11, I'll just throw that in there that, hey, there may be a union. This may be a passionate union that you're at the next, starting to get to the next level. You haven't really got to the level. This is still in the first stages. This is in the idea stage still. This is like ideas that are coming into your being, into your spirit, into what drives you, what makes you become you. And I was just going to read it that way, but as far as like, okay, relationship wise or love wise, this is like just barely, you're just on the very first stages of the thinking, the bringing the ideas into, but how can you blend with something, making choices and stuff, having a justifiable situation too, but something that you're really super duper passionate about. You're still in those first stages, really going after and maybe trying to express. The communications could be that you're expressing what it is that you desire, what you want, really fired up is what I get. And as far as what your career and work or class schooling, we have the iris of the rainbow. So this is hope. This is having a hope for the future. You may be having, you may be going and seeking guidance from other people about the hope and future that you do want, for your future. You want to, it looks like what you're trying to, take the next step towards. Right now you're just in the idea phase. So seeking guidance looks pretty simple to think, this is my hope for my future, but you can't really live in your future, in your idea of what your future is. You need to make those steps forward. So right now you're maybe seeking guidance about where you want to go. Maybe you might still have a job too, or maybe you are in school and changing your mind, or if you're working in a job, maybe you're looking at other possibilities in the meantime, that really light your fire, something that can take you a step higher than where you are right now. In partnerships, bringing union with other people, not just love. It could be really figuring those things out, transiting things to a higher level, wanting to bring things into manifestation regarding relationships with people, love, or otherwise, even families, right? And as far as your thinking goes, it's still within the thinking realm, obviously. Whatever this idea is that you want to bring into, that you want to bring up to a higher level, to bring into manifestation with another person. We have the singer of intuition here. Make sure that's the right one, because sometimes I get a different card that I say intuition and it's actually some other word, but this one is the singer of intuition. So this is actually using, instead of your thinking, you're going with the experiences of things that have happened in the past. You're bringing those into your present now moment and thinking of how they're going to affect you in your future. And so your decisions most likely might be made because of things from your past, the past previous experiences. That's intuition, because then you're able to project into your future what may or may not happen for something. And so then you're able to make a decision in today, like as of today, obviously, that what you think you should do about something. So using your intuition still in the first phase of this transformation right here with a relationship or partnership, and where it's going in the future, as far as even your career, it's your desires, what you want right now. This is mainly, it looks like you could be focusing mostly on what your hope is for the future. So you're manifesting the thoughts from your past, bringing those into your thinking and looking at what is good for that future. Like knowing what you don't like in the past and making sure that's not going to be part of your future. Only putting things that you really desire. That's what I would say. And as far as home and money, what could be happening there? Well, we have this manifesting things in the home front. This is himself. He's a beauty. He almost flew out of my hands. He wanted to fly at you guys. No, this is himself. This is, look at him. This is like seductive almost. This is like maybe you're seducing. Maybe you're seducing some seduction at home. This is like having power in the home. This is being able to use your knowledge and wisdom in your home to, in almost magical. I hate going into that part, but I'm gonna say it almost in a magical way, in a way that is alchemic, is able to, where you manifest the things that you want. This is manifesting right here. This is wanting, this is actually getting the guidance of what you want in your future, right? This is manifesting those things that you want. This is bringing what you want, causing things to happen that go, because you're using your intuition, right? You're using what you already know and able to project that in the home and your money. And you're able to communicate that towards somebody you're getting guidance from, who's letting you know how to get what you want, how to feel this kind of energy. It's like almost beginning the step though. It's like you're just maybe 4 days into this or something like that. It's not very long. It's not like you've been in this, doing this for a while, but this is maybe new, which is transcending you to a new level with a partnership. If it's in relationship, it's like magic, performing magic. Natural law though, but magic, not like hoodoo voodoo stuff. This is natural magic. The words that come out of your mouth are magic. Believe me on that one. What comes out of your mouth has an effect on yourself, plus everyone around you. It's pretty, and then there's some people that just don't want to believe that because they're just, no, what I say goes. And I'm going to tell you, if you say what you say goes, then you're right, because you're going to create that for your reality. What you believe is going to happen is, you're right, it's going to happen because you believe it's going to happen, because you're saying that and you're projecting that onto other people. And so you're bringing every single bit of energy that pertains to whatever you say is going to happen, it's going to happen. Like if you expect some disaster, well, hey, you'll probably most likely have a disaster because you expected it, because you spoke it, because you said it, not right here and right now, like what I'm saying, but I'm just saying you got to be careful with your words. And this is using those magical words in a relationship, in the home, or even regarding money, what you're wanting to transfer. This is like being able to be knowledgeable and start manifesting the things that you want. And what's driving you? We will find out. Dun, 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 dun. So here we go. This is again that first stage. This, what's driving you most likely is what you're trying to guidance. These words that you're speaking, you're starting to manifest. But we have the singer of healing. So this is healing from something and going towards something better. This is like hurt. This is stuff that may have kept you down, stopped you for a while. You could be going through some loss, some grief, some catastrophes. We've had some catastrophes lately, right? Some things that are totally out of our control. But this is healing from that now and transcending to higher levels, being able to see by what our words are, how we bring into our own world and reality the things that we need for our own transformation, to rise above the challenges that are presented to us on a daily basis, whether they're part of our challenge that's brought on to us from ourselves or from others. Is how do you use your words and to transcend above that, especially regarding home and money right now, the comforts. So that's for you guys. So you being driven, this is what is the inner drive for you, would be healing from stuff, beginning the healing process. So you're still in that first stage, but you've been inspired most likely to receive some guidance for the healing, so you can manifest what you need to get what you need, to go use some type of magic at home to create an environment that is more adaptable for you, that is more livable, lovable, more passion in the home, by using ideas from the past and not bringing the negative into your future, not letting the negative affect, having some clear insight to maybe about these things, seeing the aha moments. So that's for Taurus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on. And this is why it takes so long for me I procrastinate I make sure when I get up in the morning, I wake up pretty early and I decide, oh, I'm going to go jump on YouTube and do my readings, do my daily readings. Every morning I think that, and every morning I end up having to do some time for myself energy instead. And it's like by the time I'm ready to actually get up and going, as long as nothing has distracted me, and nothing has gotten in my way, and I don't take no phone calls or get on the internet and look at Facebook or anybody or anything, or just have no distractions whatsoever, I'm able to be here and do this without any problem. And then, of course, I'm going to just be pure energy for you guys, especially when I'm trying not to look over to the right at the computer screen. So this is Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But then I also have some other things that I've had to finish. So I had to finish my last videos. But then when I'm recording videos, my weeklies that I put up, they've been a half hour long. And when I've been recording them, then in the process of those are, I have other distractions that have come around. Maybe this might be pertinent to Gemini, as being distracted by other things when you're trying to accomplish a goal. And then all of a sudden and your energies are pretty good about that goal that you're working on. And then all of a sudden some distraction comes in and takes you off guard. And then you need to process that. And you can't focus your good energies that you need to have, the good qualities, the good energy, basically, to just work on that project that you are really supposed to be focused on, or trying to be focused. You can't go and process, or you can't do that when you have some idiotic energy come in and just mess it all up. So it's not good to even go there. So it's always nice to come out. And that kind of happens. It's a daily life situation. People have it and some people don't. Depends on how long it takes to process your energies. And then by the time, sometimes you may don't have the time to finish because now you've got this other thing that has to come up. When do you ever get to take time for yourself, right, Gemini? So let's see what's going on with Gemini. I don't know if someone might need to hear that, because I just got the gift for gab. I talked with a friend last night, and we spoke for a while, but boy, I think we spoke like 5 hours, and that's on the phone. And it was like, wow, that's pretty amazing, because didn't even realize how much time it went by. So see, there's energy too right there. And I did not finish my readings until this morning, but I was able to, be my friend to a friend that needed to be a friend, that needed a friend, that needed me to be their friend. Okay, so Gemini, time out for you today, huh? Let's see what's going on for Gemini. So as far as in a relationship with other people or a partner, we have the Singer of Intuition. So this is, or initiation. See, there we go. This card I was always mixing up with intuition. So you're initiating something. You're wanting to initiate some new beginning with somebody. Obviously, this is brand new. There's something you're thinking, or maybe this is with a new partner, which I really do not know until I pull the rest of the cards and you know your own situation. And this is a one-on-one reading, so I'm just going to say this is the energy that I'm pulling up for a particular Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. That there is something just beginning, like you're thinking, how do I start this? This is the first idea. This is the beginning phase of starting something here. You haven't manifested it yet. So it's like you're thinking about this, a relationship, something that looks positive, obviously. Who wants to start something that's not positive? And then we have some indecision going on, though, regarding how are you being inspired. As far like as inspiration, you're having some tossing and turning about this new idea, maybe, and it could be affecting your work, and it could be making you feel maybe a little bit insecure. This could also be just separate from this. Then here we go into our work and our daily life, where we're wanting to accomplish our goals and our dreams, our career path, our desires, and it's like having some indecision, insecurity issues, not being I'm not saying that in a mean way, but this is being indecisive, not really sure about which way to go, about a decision you're needing to make, and really kind of almost feels like you're wishing that someone would actually come along and help you, because this is a challenge, because you know you need to be pretty decisive about this. You need to make something, because this is going to affect your work. This is going to affect your class, your schooling, if you're in school. This is going to affect your hobbies or your dreams and desires. And there's a sense of insecurity because maybe, just maybe, I'm going to say, that you're still trying to start something with another person. And so it's affecting this. If this isn't started yet, because you're trying to initiate it, right? Then it's like, I'm undecisive about what I should really do today regarding what's going to happen in the future, regarding any aspect of my life. If I'm trying to still initiate something, it hasn't gone the way I want. And so it's keeping me kind of at a pause moment, like, I want to have the world in my hand, but I can't. And I have this other world that needs to get, this idea that needs to get going, but I'm having to wait on this to finish processing. And as far as what's going on in your mind mentality, and we have a helper here. We have wanting to help, wanting to go forward. This is the Lacey or last moon, I don't know, something's daughter, this person. But this person, you may be thinking, this is thinking, right? I did say, what is going on in your mentality? And this is maybe trying to think how you want to maybe initiate, because you're thinking about initiating something with a person. So maybe you're thinking, how can I guide them? How can I get them to follow my lead, right? You want to help guide them. You want to be like their protector or something. You want to just like maybe thinking, well, maybe you're pondering what's perplexing here. That's such a big word. Maybe there's riddles that you think, maybe there's unsolved things, maybe there's some twisted thoughts. How to initiate something, what the heck? But there's like thinking, well, how do I fix this? How do I make this person, how do I initiate a plan into action? What do I do? Because I need to make a decision here about where I'm going. So really pondering what you need to do. This is, again, finding guidance, maybe thinking about go get that guidance. But in the thinking is like, maybe you're wanting to guide that other person. Like, should I guide that person, or should I just figure it out for myself, how to get this going, how to initiate this new beginning? Because it hasn't started yet. And so it's keeping you kind of stuck in your energy. And then as far as home and money, wow, we have the two, is like the beginning phase of something in the home that's actually pretty joyful. So it's kind of puzzling to me, and this would be what I'm seeing, is that maybe I need some guidance about, well, I've got something good going on in the home. See, it started, it's as a beginning going on in the home, but I'm still needing to start something. There's still something that's not really starting. There's good, there's ecstasy, there's ecstatic joy, there's all this good stuff going on in the home and my money to start this one thing with this one person. So what do I do? It's kind of like a riddle. I do not know. It's, as far as money and home, you're fine. It's like, but you're perplexed here. I feel like really perplexed, like puzzled. What do I do? How do I get this started? Because I need to get going. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Even this may go into a few days. Who knows? But as far as right now, this is for someone that's just feeling really perplexed and kind of indecisive and not really sure what they want to do. Come on. And then what's driving you? We have this person. This is called the Taitlin the Sylph. So there's somebody that's actually coming in and telling you, come on, because this is like a helper person. This is someone who's come in giving you some help, but they're like really trying to drive you. Maybe they've helped you with this, bringing pure joy and ecstasy in your money and home and stuff. But now there's something you're still waiting to have happen, and someone's like really going, come on, let's go, come on, let's go. See, look at that. I mean, this is like a little naughty person, really inspiring. Come on, let's go. You can't just stay there. This is going to be fun. You need to come with us. Come on, come on, come on. But maybe they're trying to initiate you into something. Haha. And you're pretty indecisive about that, because how's that going to affect my future? If you're thinking, what's the catch here? Because it's too good to be true. I mean, look how things are going in my home and everything's going pretty good. I'm pretty already joyful. How is this going to be more joyful for me? This person is trying to tell you how much fun you're going to have if you do what they're trying to get you to do. They're trying to initiate you into something, most likely, because this is what's driving you, unless this is you doing it to them, you feeling like you need to get somebody on page with you because you want them to go, because you don't know, you want to make a decision, maybe you want to be pretty decisive about what you want to do, but you may be not wanting to hurt someone's feelings, so you're trying to really show them figuring out how to work them, basically, or whatever it is, this new union partnership with you that provides ecstasy for you. Okay, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could also be having some spiritual enlightenment too from your own self and trying to portray that onto others. But this is also like willingly wanting to go along. You could willingly be wanting to go along, but there's joyfulness in there. Someone has really totally shown you some ecstasy in the home and money area, and you're like wanting to be initiated into whatever they're doing, but you're pretty indecisive and unsure about it. So there you go. Next up is going to be, I looked over to the screen, so pardon me for the pause. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you guys for the next 24 hours for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so as far as relationships go, we have the Guardian of the Gate. So there may be a new beginning starting. Something is trying to merge together. You may have the energy of two coming to a platform right here at the top. It's like there's an opening available. There's like a doorway open. There's this path that's been being walked on. It's still kind of new. It's like now it's time to go through this door and see what's going to happen from there. It's going to the next level. Have you earned, maybe both of you have earned, you and a friend or partner or someone are going and getting to this level and deciding, okay, this is going to the second level. What are we going to manifest now? We're like here, do we continue in the stage one of keeping in our ideas about how things should be, or do we start manifesting those things, bringing them into reality of relationship? So now you're at basically that doorway. Do I go through this door or do I not? I'm here at this gate. I've earned my way up to this gate, and so is this other person. Now what do I do? And this could be just you yourself personally, just being up here at that gate saying, all right, where do I go from here? I've worked on me. I'm up here. It's still kind of new energy. You've managed to make yourself be healed, and now you're like up here. What do I do? As far as what you're doing in your future, not future, what you're wanting to work towards in your future. Today, you're like, well, wait a minute, stopping yourself. You're feeling challenged. This is a challenge card. This is like, okay, you've gotten up here to that gate, right? And now this is your future right here. Like, what am I going to do? Your challenge is it's like, do I jump through that? This is earth energy. This person is stopping and taking a step back and looking and making sure they're grounded. So you're trying to ground yourself. That's a challenge. Maybe needing to ground yourself if you're not grounded, where your energy is just basically nothing really bothering you. Just looking at breathing, if you know how to do that. Just taking a step away from everything and everyone, like what I explained earlier, and just grounding yourself here and looking what you need to do, because you're having to go through that gate. This is process, going from the first process of where you are for your own self-love or for another partner or people in your life, where you're going to go now. What are you going to do? So this is making sure you're trying to hopefully, and I hate saying that word, hopefully, what is suggested here, or whoever this reading for is, as far as Cancer goes, this is really taking a really good look at where you're going and not having any distractions to make you have that clear insight of where you're going towards in your future. And so for today, you're grounding yourself, just taking time out for yourself, hide away from other people, thinking wise, as far as, so this is maybe helping other people. It's a really cool card. I like this card, but this is maybe either getting help or other people, but this is like being in the spotlight, like being right here, right now, like grounded. This is like, look at how this is. this energy is like you're at a moment in your life. For some of you out there, you're at a moment in your life where you've come to a new step to take. You go through a new doorway. It's your chance. And you have that grounded energy that you're having to look at with, as far as what you're wanting in your future. So whatever you do today, going through this doorway, is like, it's asking in your thinking, you need to be right here, right now. You can't be daydreaming. You can't be all in your past. You need to be like thinking like right here, right now. And I did say about the breathing and stuff like that. If it's kind of energy of being able to focus in on your breath. What's the temperature of your breath when it goes in? That's how you can ground, and that's the be here right now. And this is what you need in order for this new path, this new doorway going through this. It's like really weird how this is coming out. Pinch yourself, like not hurt yourself, pinch, but as in order to like bring yourself into the now moment, because you need to be in the here and now moment to get through this door. You need to focus on something about yourself and take distractions totally away. Focus on something that brings peace and calm into your mind, where there's nothing in your mind. And if you don't know how to do that, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that you can look for, but you got to go have no distractions around. And just try to not think, if you start to think about, oh, while you're trying to make this decision to go through this new door, it's like you can't, something might come in and distract you. It's like, okay, well, you got to undistract that, get away from everything, but you got to be in right here, right now. I can't think about, oh my God, what's going to happen tomorrow? Or, oh my God, this happened last year, but it might happen today too, or next week, or it could happen this, blah, blah, blah. That's a lot of mind chatter, clatter, whatever. I call it mind fuckery too, because you're messing with your own mind by not being able to focus right here, right now on a decision that needs to be made right here, right now. It's like you cannot, it's like, this is give or take a few days. This is for when you see this video. Wow, it's blank. Okay, this is 100% clean slate. This was a card in this deck where I could draw a fairy on here, whatever fairy I want. But that fairy actually is one that my daughter just asked me a couple days ago that she would like me to draw for her, that she says the fairies represent, they're representative of, I remind her of a fairy. I mean, in a heartwarming way. And I was like, wow. So I never did draw a fairy on this deck because I figured this is my clean slate fairy. This is one where you're granted a new beginning, clean slate, nothing from the past. In your future, you don't even know what it is. So as far as your home and your money, it's a freaking clean slate. There's nothing on there. Look at that. And you're in the here and now. And you have a new beginning, a new gateway to go through. I wonder who this implies to, because this is like totally awesome. Excuse my English, or my Valley Girl talk. Obviously, I came from California, and here you are grounded. And look at this. This is like boop ba-doop ba-doo. How does that pertain into like? Do you know what a clean slate is? That doesn't mean, and I know I'm projecting onto you clean slate, but that's what that card is it's new, it's brand new, it's new energy, and we wake up to that every day. The day we wake, every morning when we wake up, we have a freaking brand new slate. Who cares what happened yesterday? Yeah, you might have some of the energies coming in from yesterday, but it's still a new day. If things can go a whole different way, something else new might come in, good or bad. It's depending on how you take it in the here and now, going through these gates, these doors, these openings, these challenges, passing challenges. So you may be having a challenge you're just beginning to pass. As long as it's like a moment in time is going to come in, and it's like, boom, you pass it, and it's like, and you don't even realize it because you weren't so worried and anxious about what was going to happen tomorrow or what happened in the past. It's like, boom, you just did something. I was like, wow, now your future is like freaking clean. What the heck happened there? I know that's idealistically thinking, but this is how you wake up to having a good life. And look at this. What's driving you is making decisions, having to make precise decisions. Insecurity issues too, not totally. Well, I'm going to say, because this is the inner child card that I look at, this is the inside energy. This is what I see as, like, if this was in me, this is how I would feel. Anyone would feel. This is looking at a little child, and they're like not really sure what they want. They're kind of scared. They're kind of almost intimidated to really present their case basically to you, because they're hiding one thing. They did a naughty or something. You know, this is like that kind of energy. If you can get into that energy, this is having a sense of not really sure, feeling unsafe, even though this is all good energy. It's like maybe because of past experiences, this is causing some indecision, some doubt in your own self, fears, insecurities, all that shame, anything that is just a negative energy. This has been blamed on you. And that's a weird word, just blamed on you by your past. And so that's why it's asking that you're maybe trying to be in the here and now so that you can be decisive for things for your own self. But this is driving you. This is what's making you push forward for this energy, is because you may be wanting to get out of this, or you could be dealing with a person who does have some issues going on where they may need your help, but you can't help them if you're not grounded, focused, and in the now and not into the future. You know, there's a new doorway to help this person. This could be for someone else, giving someone else a clean bill of health, a clean slate, a new beginning, a new chance, something like wipe it all away and let's start over. Bam. And I really apologize that this reading is just going the way it is, but hey, this is just how my readings are just coming out. Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on for you guys for the next 24 hours, give or take a few. So we do have like the godmother, the godmother fairy. So this could be dreams and stuff, you know, having some nice, awesome person come in and help you. That's pretty cool. maybe they're having some wishes like being manifested for Leo. What the heck? It popped on my eye and I had to show it for someone out there. Some Leos getting some wishes being manifested. They're manifesting their own wishes. So for Leo, as far as the relationship goes, for you, we have the master maker. This is like, but he's in reverse. So this is not really the way that you planned, obviously. This is like really trying to make things go. This is 22, by the way, but this is like things aren't going the way that you had planned. It's like usually with this upright, this is someone really sure about what they're wanting in a relationship, what they want to do, what they want to proceed in. This is having the power within to actually push forward in a relationship. You know what you want, and so now you're trying to really, it's in reverse. This is like using manipulative skills to get what you want in a relationship. I'm just going to go right there with that because it's in reverse. And so this, as far as what's inspiring, well, we have this Manuk. What is this guy? Kanuko. I don't know how you say his name. But this person, like, as far as like going into your future, this person, normally you would look for help, and this is like not even wanting other people's opinions. Pay attention to these other people. Like here, it's like, well, look at me. Here I am. I can help other people, and in my future, I'm getting all kinds of nice things. And now, right now, nothing's really happening. Usually, there's no blessings, no miracles, no nothing coming your way because you're maybe, and I hate being so harsh for when I get this, but this is what I'm getting, because maybe someone has actually just been really manipulative towards you or you towards another in a relationship. And so things are not feeling very blessed at the moment. Like things are feeling doubtful about a future, feeling like nothing's going the right way. There's no play. There's no joy looking towards your future for someone out there. I hate that. But in your thinking, you're wanting to bring magic into the world. Oh, this is like taking power, taking control, putting the magic in. You want to start something. You want to manifest. You want to bring things in. You want to make it happen for you. You want to use magic. You want to find magic. You want to find that wish come true, I said wish without the W. You want to make things happen. And it's like almost in a magical way. You want to make things just like uttering words. You're thinking, what kind of words can I say in order to make things go so I can turn this around and have some joy and happiness and have some inspiration towards what I want in my future, especially because I'm not really joyful. I'm not the happiest person to be around right now. And other people, especially work and stuff, I don't really want to play. I'm too serious too, just being really super duper serious. And then usually maybe every day you're not that kind of person. Maybe you like to play. Maybe you have a lot of things that go your way. Maybe you're always able to say the right things. So maybe you're trying to figure out how to do the magic that you usually can do with everybody else, how to do it with this person in a relationship, because it's not going anywhere. It's like there is I can't even stress, this is just unmanifestable right now. Like it's not going the way you want it. So you're trying to figure out how to be the magician, basically. And as far as home, though, it's like looking around, looking for other people to maybe give you help, feeling still blessed by your other friends, but it's like, you got help around there in the home front, and in your money, you're feeling pretty good. But as far as what you're getting in this relationship, that may not be good. So this might be, someone, it's like you manifest good stuff in the home. You feel like you have everything that you need and you got your support, your friends, you're manifesting your little world in your home. But as far maybe this person isn't in your home, you're trying to just like ignore things, trying to pretend that things are just not happening the way they are, trying to only look at the fairy fairy side, the light side of things, trying to create magic where magic isn't happening, where things are being manipulated by someone else or you, and you're not getting your way towards something where there's no play and joy in something. So then what's driving you to do this? And we have the Glaucomer is a challenge. So the challenge that you're being faced, this is illusions. This is coming to reality about some situation here. This person is like, this is coming to reality about maybe, well, I've heard that this card is like the narcissist, selfishness and stuff like that, but this is coming to reality about another person. This is coming to reality about some illusions going on. Things that maybe someone tried to put over on you, and now it's like you're not, no wonder you're not manifesting in a relationship, creating something where you should be able to create, I'll say that one 5 times fast, but it's not working to your benefit right now because somebody else has created something that's just uncontrollable from, it's nothing, it's something that's been an illusion. And this could be you creating the illusion that everything is good. I'm going to present you to you. I'm not going to give you a reality. I'm just going to present to you that I'm totally fine. In the meantime, I'm how I can create some magic to get my way because things aren't going my way the way I want them to. And I don't feel like I'm really excited about the way this thing is going, and it's not keeping me happy. And I don't really want to deal with other people right now. So you could be presenting an illusion to other people if it's not vice versa. Someone, this is you being driven to hide from other people what you're doing. Okay, so that's for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Master Maker right there. Bam. So wanting to be, this looks like this is someone who actually would want to really be in control and actually enjoy their life going into their future, but not having it right at the moment, but presenting to the world a whole different kind of face. That's something I'm going to say. That is what I'm seeing with that card, especially when that's a challenge there, right? Having to really face reality. You want to present to the world you're happy, but in reality, you're like really not wanting to have that fun with those people. And check out your weekly reading to make sure what's going on this week. Maybe there might be something good that you can take from there to get, if that's not your reading for you, Leo. So next step is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And yes, there's the tendency to go pretty much over an hour with me. Gosh darn it. Okay, I always tend to just come on and go boom, 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 I'm done. There you go. Thank you. I'm done. But that's just like, where are you going to benefit? And if you have the time to watch, or if it's time stamped, that's all right too, right? So we're going to see what's up with Virgo, and that's like, wow, way too much energy, and I'm not going to read all those cards. I've done that. Went and thrown out cards for someone one time, and that's a whole mess of cards, and so it became a whole messy, confusing reading when someone kind of irked me, and I just threw out the confusion. So I don't want to do that. Not for this. Okay, so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on in a relationship? And we have the Singer of Initiation. So this is you're also trying to, are you hanging out with someone else, trying to initiate something with another sign? Because I believe it's Gemini that got this, right? Is that right? Gemini might have gotten this, but this is trying to start something. I'm trying to initiate this. Come with me. So you may be actually trying to entice someone, trying to show them why they should do something. You're trying to start something, and this is still in the starting process or the beginner phase of life. And how's that affecting your future, going into your careers and your goals and life desires? And we have the Alchemist here. This is the I'm just going to say, I don't know how to say the name of the first part of it, but this is the Alchemist card. So this is like trying to get guidance from somebody else. That's what I would say. But this is not getting the guidance, not feeling like you're able to create something, like not figuring, like you're trying to figure out, well, how can I create something? Because I have the ability to do this, but I'm trying to initiate someone else into doing something, trying to entice them, and I'm not getting it done. In order for me to go forward, I need to get this person to believe in what it is that I have to offer them so I can go forward. So as far as what you're thinking, we got luminous loom. So it looks like you've got some challenges in your thinking. You're thinking, well, your challenges is the past, most likely, like, or even having like doubt and stuff, like, you know, a person that is always like, oh, well, this is going to happen, and so why even bother doing that? And so maybe your challenge could be this person saying, well, why should I do this? Or is it you saying, well, there might be this bad thing happen? And so like that's going to really keep you from being able to make your future happen for you, right? If you're kind of stuck in this energy thinking, wow, 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 wow. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of that, Virgo, but this is like, but this might happen, or this is going on, and how can I manifest a future there for myself in anything when I don't even see it? And so someone's maybe trying to get you to see it in a different way. They're trying to get you to go up to this new level of thinking, and they want to go in a new level with you, and you're just not wanting to really, you're like, I don't know about that. Go away, go away. Sorry. That's funny, though. I'm not trying to be mean to my cards. But here it's like, you're thinking like, well, I don't know if I can really do this, and it's not happening, or this is why I shouldn't do it, and that's why I shouldn't do it, and that's not really good. We need to be really precise and have some optimism here. So maybe you're trying to be optimistic and think, okay, well, what is it? And as far as home and work go, or money wise, we have this card, the courage one. Imagine that. So needing some courage. This is like, in order to even get this initiation with this person, wanting initiation, wanting to have a new start with you, wanting to start something with you, it's like you're not really feeling inspired to do any beginnings right at the moment because you're not really having the courage to do it. And it coincides with the luminous sky right here. Not really sure because it might affect maybe my home and my money. I don't know about that because this is my home and my money section. So I'm in the reverse here. I need some encouragement. So as far as inner drive, what's driving you, what's inspiring for the day, what may be going on that might help you out of this situation. And then of course we have another, not healing from something, you're like unable, there's something not healing that is it's needing to be healed. This is still in it hasn't transformed to a second stage like of healing, where like you're still trying to get healed in a situation. The energy of not being able to be healed from something is causing you to have doubt here about being pessimistic, is I think the word, about your future, being unable to create a future because something hasn't finished healing. However that goes for you, it could be in any aspect of your life, even physical. I will go there and say something like that because I am aware of some Virgos that are going through stuff like this, but this is not having finished this route looking for, in reverse, this is having to, I would even think this is second guessing and looking, trying to see how you can heal a situation, but this is like still not being able to heal. So really having doubt because it's discouragement. When you're not having healing, I mean, this I would understand. If you don't have, why would you think of wanting to manifest when you have all the abilities to create this whole new world here? You know, you have all those abilities to do that, but it's like, well, wait, I can't. I'm not done healing on this yet. So I don't see the reason why I should even be optimistic and think about it. This isn't my thinking. Why should I think about these things when I've still got this needs to be taken care of? There's maybe some healing going on here, but oh no, there's still this BS right there that it just needs, it's not done. These people, I'm disappointed other people because they look at them, they're like, oh God, I just don't know. They're really shocked to even hear anything like that come out of your mouth. They're surprised. Maybe that's just not your character, but you're trying to heal from something, so you don't even have the courage in the home front to really start new projects, even money-wise. This is career and this is your home and money. However that applies to you. May you have a speedy healing in whatever aspect that it is that you're needing the help for healing. May you find what you need to go to the next level and get out of the discouragement so you can start processing. May you start to focus on your future and what possibilities might be out there. Yeah, why doesn't Angela just tell you something that way, right? Angela doesn't like to think that way herself. But I'm saying that, hey, why not have some possible, take a little step towards something that's not pertaining to what your healing is and go think about something else and take a step towards something that you might be stopping yourself from and think, oh wow, this is cool. And then you'll just start a whole new reaction. And then next thing you know, you might actually start healing from whatever it is you need to heal because your focus is now taken off of that because you're not stopping yourself from trying something that has nothing to do with whatever it is you're healing from, including a disease that may be maybe life taking or whatnot. Not tipping me on that one, but I'm just saying, just sometimes miracles happen because we change our focus. Sometimes we end up enjoying a life if there's anyone out there that has a life thing that is unable to be stopped or whatnot. I look at it, everybody has that in all our life. Yeah, I can't even, that's heavy duty. I can't speak that. My body's like, no, we're not speaking that. It's too deep. But there's something, I guess I will say it. Still, there's got to be joy. And I know that there's been people who have been through that route and they find joy in every single day because they've. So if we surrender to our things that we're going through, just let it be and accept that it's there, okay, but some things can be healed with time and some things heal with medicine and some things no, but we start to begin to enjoy our life and then you never know. Those miracles come in, things that is always there. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So as far as relationships, there's not a lot of like feeling like things are going your way right now. This is like feeling like, what the heck? These normally it's like manifesting people into my life. I'm all happy, joy, manifesting happiness, manifesting all these nice people and everything. Right now, it's not able to be manifested. Like something's not going good in relationships. Like maybe something's off and you may be wondering what the heck is going on. It's other people's energies and you may be assuming that it's something about you and it may not be you, it's just them, but sometimes we can take things personally. And as far as your future goes, it's like really not seeking any, it's like not having hope that you can actually like change anything right now. It's like feeling stuck, like unable to go forward, like not really even wanting to look at that. and it's challenging. You're not even wanting to face a challenge. You're wanting to maybe just stay stuck in this energy, like, oh, because you got a challenge there, and so maybe someone's been being a little bit too helpful towards your future. Maybe someone's meddling in your affairs. That's not good, right? Maybe someone's just really annoying you, and they're trying to really help you, really help you, but it's enabling you to keep you from going into your future because they're keeping you stuck in a situation where you're not looking like you're feeling very loved at the moment, very even cherished or admired or anything, like not feeling any kind of good stuff going on there because someone else is like really, I'm going to quote this one, helping you. So they're keeping, in order for them helping you, they're enabling you from going forward in your future. So maybe you're recognizing this. So what's going on as far as your thinking goes? Well, it looks like you're not really encouraged at all. We have this she of the Croab. This is like a beginning, like you're thinking, I don't want to start something right at this moment. I'm not even interested. I don't want to, I don't want, this is like someone's wanting a new start, but you're thinking, I don't know even how to do this. It's like pouring that cup down. I'm not feeling this. There's like no happiness there. It's like what you're wanting here is like there's receptive when it's in the upright. It's like being admired and stuff, and this is like no one's admiring you. You don't feel like there's any admiration, anything going on, right? So it's like, what's the purpose? What's the reason even trying here? But someone is like in a, so because of this, it's like it's keeping you stuck because maybe you need to feel the admiration, you need encouragement to go forward, and like it's not even happening. And so you're trying to manifest, you have the himself card. So you're trying to manifest things though, you're trying to rechange things and say things to make things go maybe in your way as far as work and home are concerned. As far as a partner, they're not, as partnership, there's nothing really, you're not being admired or acknowledged for something, and so it's not really making you feel like you even want to go forward in that route. Just drop it, manifesting for yourself, knowing what you know, what you want, and bringing that as far as home and money, your foundation, what you're doing, you're just doing for yourself. Like, yeah, himself card. And what's driving you is the ecstasy. I call it the ecstasy card. The two, it's in reverse. This is having no passion, no desire to really start something. It's like unable to start something, not really able to start something, not feeling the passion. And so you could be reevaluating it, or this is just driving you to focus on yourself for once instead. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and let me put my cards back in order. Next up is going to be Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Usually I skip Scorpio by accident. I always go from Libra to Sagittarius. So this will be Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and keep that right there. I don't really like shuffling these cards this way, but I'm doing it. My computer is just letting me, my laptop is like whining over there. Okay, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What is going on for Scorpio? And we have, as far as a relationship, we have this person again. We had the something Moon's daughter, the last Moon's daughter. So there's someone like really not wanting to really go forward to do anything in the future there, right? This is like someone is trying to maybe get someone to help them do something and it's not happening going in towards the future. Someone is playing games here and not, there's like misunderstanding going on is what I would think. And so as far as a partnership and relationship, there's some big misunderstandings, something, a lot of probably heavy duty thinking going on too, Scorpio. So it's like, oh, I'm just gonna ignore you. And so as far as going towards the future, not really wanting to take a risk on anything, not wanting to really to give a SHIT because someone is pissing me off, obviously. And as far as what you're thinking, baby, this is like the baby. This is like, wow, I can actually, it's a baby step. This is maybe like, well, what do I want for myself instead? You know, being, I'm a manifest for me, something new, bright, something brand new, something that's actually innocent feeling, something that's better than whatever games I'm being played with. How about if I just play childish games myself? No, just kidding. Because it's like, okay, well, if you want to be a child, you want to give me some puzzles and riddles and be playing games with me, it's my turn to play a game. Let's manifest a game. I don't feel like going into my future right at the moment. You're going to play games. Innocence, though. It's like, that's what it feels like, innocence. And in the home, it's like, the spirit dancer. Ta-da! Here we go. So in the home front, you're deciding what kind of game you're going to play, and you're bringing it on. You're expressing who you are, where you are, because someone's been playing games with you and not letting you really express yourself, keeping you from wanting to even go, taking any kind of risks. So now you're like, well, look at me. I'm in the home. This is my many time, like a star. F off. Being, that's probably what I get first. I'm getting that for someone just really tired of some games being played in a home front situation and not really wanting to go take that leap of faith because of this energy. So having some new ideas is wanting to be manifested and just saying, I'm going to express myself and go do what I want. This is how I'm going to go for my money and my home, and this is my well-being. Challenged by somebody who likes to do shape shifting, likes to present themselves one way when actually, like I said, you've got a game player that you're dealing with, and it's causing you every time you may turn around, they may it's like, what kind of new thing are you going to deal with? You may be shape shifting yourself, like, well, that's what this card is. It's like presenting a way, like transforming your way and saying, going from totally bored to ta-da, here I am, so this is shape-shifting, putting things into a way that you can do things for yourself. It's a challenge for you, and yeah, you riddles and stuff. So there's been some riddles, upside down riddles, game playing, and it's like, okay, here I come. You're making me, you're making me present to you another side that you haven't seen, because you're preventing me from going forward. And I can play games. I'm very good. I learned some, this would be child energy, right? And look at me dance. There you go, Scorpio. So showing someone who you really are is what I'm taking for Scorpio. Next up is Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I'm not going to go, we're going to see what's going on. I'll shuffle them a different way. Try not to get in too much. These cards, I like using them in the readings. I just don't want them ever to get ruined, because every time you do this bit, they get rubbed out. Like the painting on it and the drawing and stuff. The print. Okay, we will shuffle just one time. That works. Oh, bookish. So maybe Sagittarius is looking at books, being in the books, putting the nose in the books. That's almost tax time, right? Did I say that? Ouch. So Sagittarius looking at some books, looking at information. That's what I get if I'm going to think about books pertain, what's pertinent to you? Like, how does that come into being? As far as relationships or partnerships go, what's going on for Sagittarius? And we have the Sage. So you have wisdom. So wisdom is being used, which is really good. This is having knowledge, and this is actually manifesting things, creating things in a relationship because of wise wisdom, knowing what is wrong, right, and just knowing exactly what is needed, which is really great. So you're manifesting, using wisdom in a relationship. And as far as your career, we have Lasagna. This is the person. This is actually presenting as a challenge. Right here, it's like, do I jump into this? Do I get ready to plop in, but seeming like maybe still a little bit unsure, maybe needing, how is that a challenge coming about? Because it's like, maybe there's, been other people that have been getting in your business, maybe other people, and now you're seeing, because especially like, okay, maybe a partnership, a relationship, other people, you're using wisdom with them, right? So now maybe you're seeing how they've meddled in your business, tried to help you, but you're reestablishing order before you get ready to really focus on, you have to have order established in order to focus on your needs for your career and stuff. So using wise stuff. So something that's be going on in a relationship. And then as far as thinking goes, you're healing. So you're thinking about something that you're healing from, using wisdom, healing from past experiences, most likely. And as far as home and money goes, this is transcending to a new level. So this is in the beginning stages, almost to completion. You're manifesting, though, which is good. You've got wisdom. So you're really thinking about bringing a situation so you can move forward, move up, especially in home, because like with a partner, you are wise to what has been going on, and so it's going to, or friendship even, as well, wait a minute, it's not just partners. Some people don't always have partners. What's driving you is a journey, going and taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Bam. There you go. This is manifesting that, bringing that into your own being, saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. I need to just get this cleared up right here. It's still in that first stage. It's almost healed. It's not taking its time healing because it's not in reverse. It's almost healed. I can transform something afterwards. I'm transforming. I've already got the passion going about my money and my career, my home and all that. But someone's been meddling in my business and I know who it is. And I'm going to go take care of it. I'm just taking a leap of faith and going on this journey into the unknown. And hopefully things are going to work out right for me. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius said, how am I going to help anyone? All you need is to do that. Okay, thank you. So, next up is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. If you want to come on and use my chat as a way to express yourself and to maybe get help over to come onto your channel, that's fine. You're very welcome to go ahead and do that. I'm not even going to let it bother me. I'm just grateful that you thought to use my chat to be able to build the other people see. So thank you. That makes me feel very nice that you would want to use my chat for my chat box area to go have other people, to advertise yourself. I'm really grateful that I can help you. So I hope that it all goes good for you. And I wish you the best of luck in your achievements. Thank you, Aquarius Moon. So for Capricorn, we have the He of the Fiery Sword. So this is actually like taking action. Well, it was taking action, so maybe there was something that was starting up, and now it's like, wait, no, it looks like there's some truth that's just been acknowledged within a relationship. And it's like a halt at the moment. With some type of partnership or relationship, there's some truth, something is no clear cut, something or other is just a halt. And as far as your work, career, and all that, it's like you're needing to get some guidance. It's like seeking guidance, but unable to get it because look at that. The sword is upside down. This is having wisdom and guidance from something else, getting the truth and everything. And right now, you're having to wait for a truth, something that's needing to start. You're having to wait for that to start in order to go forward in your dreams and desires and goals. And so what are you thinking? Shit. Right? Well, not shit. This is like, it's a white, it's blank. It's like dumbfounded now. Not dumbfounded. This is not even wanting to think. This is like took in, like, unbelievable. You can't believe it. And I will say clean slate, but this is upside down. Like, it's just unbelievable. Even though it's upside down, it's still like unbelievable. It's like everything you can't think. There's nothing to think about it right now because there's no truth about it. And so here we have this challenge going on in the home. This guy, normally there's a lot of hesitation, a lot of getting ready to pounce on other people. And now it's like not even really sure what the heck happened here. Just like, are you kidding me? just lost your footing. You needing to fix something. Like, wait a minute, I gotta go back and I gotta fix this. I need to get this stuff all back into order here. And so what's driving this is that something is not done yet. Something it's like you were starting something, right? And then it seems like it just came to a halt. And here, this is the feline. This would be the end of something was almost started. It was almost there. But because it's in reverse, it's like, well, wait, I have to tidy up some loose ends. So there's no thinking here. You already know exactly what needs to be done. You have to go back and tidy up some loose ends. It's keeping you from, maybe it's other people meddling into your business, getting into your stuff, into your problems, and just really fixing that stuff up. Go back, fix that loose end so you can go forward, because you can't go forward. It's the feline. It's like, wait a minute. So this person has come in and said, well, no, you still need to take care of this. And it's like, oh my God. So everything, there's no thinking involved in this one at all. You'll know how that is yours by the way it does resonate. It's cute how I have like on my chat, I'm just looking over here, the antagonist. I just looked at the names, right? And it's like, and then of course after the antagonist, then there's the Aquarius moon. And it's like, it just kind of looked odd that the antagonist and then the Aquarius moon. I don't know if you see any humor in that. I do. It's like, wow, the antagonist came along and here comes the Aquarius moon, and we're doing Aquarius now, right? Or am I on? Yeah, I think I'm on Aquarius. If not, then I owe Capricorn a free reading, right? Or a reading all pertaining to them on this for a daily. Aquarius, multiple people around me are wearing masks, which is fine and their choice. But it really confuses me to take a leap of faith. I think I'm dealing with one person, and it turns out to be someone else. I understand that. That's narcissistic energy. That is illusions. People creating a mask to get you to see, because they want you to do things the way that they want you to do. They'll be anything you. Oh, I don't want to get into this. They'll be anything you want them to be so they can draw you into the world. I can do that. I mean, I've been able to, if I can understand that and know that I would be able to do something like that, that means that I have an understanding of it being done to me now, where hopefully once you see that if you're aware that someone wears a mask or is really not who they're presenting to you, but they're like all this way to all these other people, but why are they coming off to you like a whole different person? You know, I'd be just taking a step back and not putting all my hope and optimism into that one person. Take a step back and, say, hey, this is what I need. Let me see if you can be this way for me. If they're wearing a mask, give them a mask to look at them. Give them a mask that you would like to see if they're willing to wear that mask. I don't know, it's not fun to play their game back on them, but it's like, give them whatever mask. This is the hardest thing, is getting out of people who wear masks, okay? If you could realize they're wearing a mask, then you know that you don't need to trust that person. You don't need to consider them to be in things that you create. You know how to avoid them, right? Or you know how not to include them into something that you want in the future if they're wearing a mask. Everyone wears a mask, though. Everybody presents to other people. Some people are really genuine, but that's really bad for them, because when you have genuine, authentic people out here in this world, in your reality, and then someone comes along and other people have always been, manipulative. That's a mask. We're being really manipulative all about themselves, and it's my way or the highway. And if trying to be something they're not, and then you got an authentic person, it's pretty hard to even tell the authentic ones from the real ones or fake ones anymore, because you're so used to having all that around. So maybe you need to just start thinking about yourself then, instead of those other people. Start thinking about what your needs are. And if they're not meeting your needs, then they don't need to, and they're wearing a mask to pretend to meet your needs, then you'll see that. If they can't meet your needs that are authentic and genuine for you, then what is the point in them wanting to wear a mask for you? Because usually people that wear masks are very selfish and want it for themselves only, no matter what. And they will do whatever you need to see in order for them to get their wants, because you're giving them something that they need. You feed them somehow. So take away the food. Aquarius, we have in reverse Titan the Sylph. So this is basically just kind of like, doing about face and like turning your back on something. This is somebody maybe had been helping. This was you maybe wanting to help people. Let's go forward. Come on, join me. Let's go. Really enticing. Now it's like, oh, go away. Get. Back off. Stop for a second. Boom. Back the other way. I can't go that way. Oh, go away from me. That's around people. Okay. And then as far, wow, geez, we have the dark lady here. This is in your future. Like, what are you hoping and desiring? To break free from this freaking stuff and use your intuition. You have it in you to go, and this is really cool that the colors are, I don't know, you can't really see it, but that's purples. This is breaking free, really transcending above. And you also know how to use, I hate going into the darker energies, but I'll do it because this card is here. This is being able to know exactly how to manifest what you need to do to get out of where you are in order to go into your future. And you'll do it in every way, shape, or form. Hopefully using your intuition, but you can and been known most likely to go into a darker place in order to get your way. But now realizing that there's been someone else maybe doing this to you, or you just doing it to others in order to, you're just turning away from people and doing for you in creating your world, your magic, your manifesting for you, 100%. This feminine energy, it can be a male included, but this is using knowledge, wisdom, secrets, maybe a little bit dabbling into the little dark realms. Not always saying that we do, but this is what you're doing, what you're wanting to do into your future is just really feel freaking empowered. Really empowered because somebody has just really pissed you off in your world. Really made you do an about face like, whoa. And so then here we have the master maker. You're thinking, what can I do? I have the power within me. You're thinking about things that you can still manifest. Bam. And that's freaking awesome. It's like taking back your power. I'm going to take in control. And as far as the home front, what do we got? Not really moving, not really taking any risk, not really jumping, doing any leaps of faith because you're taking control. And why would you take any risk when you're controlling your own self? You're not going to take risk. It's like an about total freaking about face here. You're like stopping something from continuing on, no longer giving the help to someone that has been, after you really trying to maybe lead you down the wrong path. And look at the narcissist card. This is the mask. This is the shapeshifters. And geez, Aquarius moon. Here we are talking about mask, and here we've got the mask again. This is a person who presents to themselves. This is what is driving the sign Aquarius plus sun, moon, rising, and Venus. But for Aquarius, even maybe you, this is other people coming in, presenting to you a side that you want to see. This is what's driving you today, maybe in a couple of days, or it's been driving you, but this is what's driving you this is either you wanting to get away from the narcissist energy or you presenting narcissistic energy towards others, presenting back, reflecting, okay, here's another way to do this because of this. What I'm seeing, mirroring what's driving you is maybe you're wanting to mirror back to others what they're doing to you. Cool. This is like, because the narcissist looks into the mirror and can reflect and project and deflect and all that kind of fun stuff, and they can put the mask on and give you what you want to see. This is you being able to break free from this, being able to project it right back and be able to recognize it. If you can see it being done or being said, then understand that it's them and saying the things that they say, that has been said to them. If they want to put you down, they're like saying everything that has ever been said to them and using it to put you down because it's been said to them. Look at it that way. They can't harm you that way. They can't even have power over you. So that is Aquarius. And I'm not looking over at the screen right now because I need to go to Pisces really quick. And I do see that Aquarius sun has, I thought it said me, sorry about that. Communication. Okay. I am going to continue. You guys can have the conversations over there, and that's fine, just as long as everything is going good over there. Now, Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. See what's going on for Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Ding, ding, ding. They're not wearing a mask, and they're in a relationship or very indirect with their communication. And of course, if they're not wearing a mask and they're indirect with their communication, it's because they're being evasive on purpose. They don't know what they want, or they're not wanting you to know what they want. That's still making you be feeling in doubt. If you're being put in doubt, then that means you're unsure of what you're hearing. You're not getting clear communication whatsoever. So if they can't be any clearer and you've asked and they just still not giving you what you need, then I can't tell you what to do, but why be unsure if you know what you want and they don't? If you know what you want and they're not giving you what you want, then maybe they're not what you need because they're not making you happy. I would unfocus, put the person, because they can do it to you, so you can do this to them. If they're not communicating with you, pretend, metaphorically speaking, put them in a little jar on a shelf, because you've probably felt this energy yourself. Put them in a jar, open jar in your mind. Put them in a jar on a shelf, and put it away for a bit. Let yourself be relieved of that energy for a moment and go do something they might want to keep you stuck. Maybe they're messing with your mind, but you can go put them on a shelf for a second and go do something enjoyable to you without any regards to that person. If they're putting you in doubt, do something that you know you can do. Put them away for a second, like say this is the person that is annoying you, that not giving you an answer, not being clear. Okay, well, you've got these other people over here that you can play with and stuff like that. So, or hang out with or whatever, create with, that actually do know what they like to do. Maybe they might be, you're comfortable with those people, but this person is causing you a lot of doubt. So it's like, well, let's see. Okay, here, this would be you. Let's see, what do I want to do? These two people, they invited me to go out, but oh wait, I'm waiting on this person. This person hasn't even given me an answer. Well, guess what? Who's more important? This person or you? And these people who've asked you to go out, they know what they want to do. This person hasn't even given you anything. Yeah, they might be busy. Okay, give them the benefit of the doubt. But what about these people? And you're stuck in limbo right here going, what the fuck do I do? Excuse my English. It's like, okay, you know what? You haven't answered. These people, they already know what they want to do. It's exciting. It's a thing I want to do. I'm going to take that leap of faith. They haven't answered, and I'm not going to blow up their phone or send them a text message or or I'm going to go out and enjoy this. What I need to do though is like, well, I'm not really ready to give up on you, but guess what? I will put you away over there, out of mind, out of sight. Come on, let's go have a really great time. Let's enjoy ourselves. Out of mind, out of sight. Don't talk about this person. Leave this person on the shelf for once. Let them sit there. Who cares? Because you know what they're going to do? It's counterintuitive. They're going to go and they're going to see that you went out and had fun without me. What the heck? You didn't. Oh, wait a second. But I did. But there's no point in telling them that you've waited on them. No, they're going to see that, oh, you just unjustified it, make you feel guilty for the things that you just went out and enjoyed yourself, having a really grand freaking time with these people, and this person sitting by. Well, wait a minute, you come back here, and then, it's like, well, geez, you come back, it's like, I had a lot of fun. Your friends that go home, and you're happy, and here comes this person. Wow, where were you? Well, I tried to get hold of you. Well, yeah, but no, yeah, buts. It's like, why do you even need to say yeah, but? You don't need to explain yourself to this person. They knew exactly what you wanted. They chose to ignore you. End of story. You are able to go out and be able to live a life for yourself. And if they can't make up their mind what they don't want or what they want, then you go make up your mind what you can do. And if it isn't with this person, you got these other people out there that you can do things with. So go do things with them. This person, they're gonna chase you. They're not gonna want to lose you, obviously, because they're gonna try to pull you back into their little lair, as I called it before. But they'll try to they're gonna come in and say, well, hey, come on, or maybe they just won't. But guess what? If they don't even come back, if they've totally cut you off out of their life, who are you hurting? No one. Not even yourself. Instead, you're going out and enjoying your life. You might come home and be a little wistful that this person didn't even bother to call or something. It's okay though, because guess what? You've got these other people that say, hey, come back out with us. Let's have some more fun. Okay, come on. I mean, it's not that simple and easy, but this is, kind of like a little bit of something you could try. Put them on a shelf and go enjoy your friends. Why do you have friends for? your friends, the ones that you can trust that want to go do things. Maybe there might be some challenges. Hey, challenges are good. They promote growth for people. So let's see what's going on for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and then we'll be done with the readings. And on Friday, I'll be back to do readings. They'll probably be about 10 Central. Wow. So there's a blank slate. And it is in the write-up. So there's like a clean slate, a new beginning for Pisces in relationships. So something new is coming about. It's like starting over, something brand new, sparkly clean, like let's wipe the slate clean and let's start all over. And as far as your future, making sure tidying up all the loose ends because you're going forward. This might be a challenge because you might have some things you might have forgotten because you're trying to go forward with a clean slate. But this is like, well, wait a second. There's still some things you owe that need to be taken care of, some tasks that need to be done before you can proceed because you're almost spent. It's like, boom, starting over something new, like moving even away. Who knows? It's like pretty exciting, though, to have a clean slate start up. What you're thinking of, we have this little guy, someone meddling. Again, you're thinking about other people that have been meddling into your business. No longer worried about them. It's like realizing who's who, what's what, and getting back to reality about it and realizing who doesn't need to be there, who needs to be paid off, who needs to be let go, and tidying up of loose ends, as it says. And then we have the piper. As far as the home and work, somebody had been singing the song and dance to you, singing to your music, to trying to entice you into something. That's like no longer being able to let other people entice you, to influence you, to bring you into a way of thinking that is not even right. It's like you're cleaning the whole slate, paying off what needs to be done so you can move yourself forward into your future without any of this stuff that you already know needs to be cleared up. That's a good thing too, right? And what's driving you is fairy godmother wishes, like something, maybe you had a dream, but this is like some awesome freaking energy here. So someone has come along and helped you. They're like guiding you here. They're like, wow, this is just like helping you to manifest your dreams. So it's like having wishes just freaking come true. So Pisces, you have the most awesomest drive in the whole wide world, going after dreams and miracles and all kinds of stuff. This is like, wow, totally clean slate, like you've been offered a clean slate. But look at this. Someone also, I just noticed this. She's got a pearl in one hand and an apple. So this one's really offering you nurturance and a whole new life. Like, wow. Lucky Pisces, right? Okay, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all a very grateful, enjoyable day. May it all go the way that you wish it to go, and may you all have the best of luck with it. And I appreciate everything on here that's been said, and I will read them in a little bit later. Best with the justice. Well, you're welcome. I can play chess. Chess is pretty awesome. And when you win, you get to, if you can learn to play chess, when you watch other people, how they win at games and stuff, it tells you a lot about people, the way they play, the way they think. And if you stalemate someone who's used to winning all the time, that's a no-no in their books. It shows their character in even real life. It really sucks when people, when you play a game of chess, they end up treating you the same way that they treat their game pieces on a board. And sometimes I've actually felt like, oh my God, life is like a chessboard game. You know, everybody's got their own strategies and everything. Everybody's got their own positions, and this is life. We all have our own different views of life and everything, but people are always strategizing, don't they? I mean, look at the power of people in our life. We have the kings and the presidents and the rulers of nations and this and that, and they all, and popes and priests and all kinds of people. Everyone's always a ruler. They're always the king wanting to have the top piece of the cake, right? That's why we have the yin yang energy here. Well, this is creamy energy. And then we have the queens wanting to come to battle to protect those kings. And these can be males and females, obviously. But these kings, they don't ever, they don't like to do the hard work. Some of them don't. This guy would be more of a nice little person because he's white, right? He's got the softer energy, and this is the darker energy. But then again, the darker energy could also be passionate, and this one could be lazy. But, there's like one group, this person could be moral, really kind and generous. They were raised kind and generously. They were raised to be respectful. But what is respect? It's only what we're taught, right? And now this one, they've been taught respect in a whole different way, which is really malicious and violent. And they like to cause chaos because they demand respect. This one earns respect. This one demands it. There's all kinds of different kings out there. They all expect other people to bow down. Well, this one might have more respect for his people than this one. This one might use his power to influence all the rest of the little people around him. But they all get a piece of him anyways, because he's going to give each one of these people what they need in order to be stuck to him. Whereas these people have free will to go ahead and go over there. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to go do this. I can go find more people wherever I want to go. You can go ahead and go there, or you can stay with me. It doesn't really matter. If I tell you I love you, then I love you. If I tell you I don't love you, then that's your choice to go over there with him. I don't care. The free will of the hippie, right? I'm just kidding. Okay. I just had to do that because you said about the, do I like to play cards? I have played cards every once in a while. I play with these cards, but no, as far as poker and stuff, I can do that. But I just don't, I haven't really done it in a long time because I feel like I'm going to I don't want to read. Even in the cards, it's like, they say you can count cards. It's like, I don't want to even be considered that I'm counting cards because maybe I could get accused of it, and I don't want to. It's not like I'm projecting that into my future or anything, but I'm just saying, I know that maybe I might have the ability and I don't want to do that. So I'll go play on a jackpot machine or something like that, whatever, a lottery ticket machine was. They should put the money in and just play it there instead of real cards, because this is real versus on a computer. Well, this not, you know what I mean, like as far as touching physicality, touching cards and playing them. As far as like poker, if I were to go play poker, that's reading people. And there's good people that have masks on their face too. So that's, again, reading people and having their mask on their face, knowing what they're thinking, watching for reflexes and different things, being observant. I don't know, some people grow up in an environment where you have to be hyper vigilant about every single thing in your life. So you do become very intuitive, very highly aware, very acutely aware and in tune, and highly intelligent. You have to be clever. You have to really hear too, because you've grown up in an environment that makes you have to have every single sensory mode and thinking mode, senses that we probably don't have, all on high alert. Imagine the anxiety that kind of person would go through. And then they go to a doctor and go, hello, I need help. I need some drugs to take me out of my anxiety because I cannot keep it out of my head. I've got too much information coming in. That's anxiety. Like Go Fish or Rummy. Yes, I have played Go Fish or Rummy. I actually like to play those. Well, Go Fish was my first childhood game. Rummy is something that I like to play, but everybody plays by their own rules. The one way I do not like is when they take the cards and they go out on you with all their cards still in their hands. They first have their hands, they hold up. I like to see the cards all laid out, like I know what's all there. I don't like it when people are like, hey, ta-da, I'm out. Are you kidding me? I just got stuck with all these cards. Now I don't really care. I'm a good loser. If I lose, I don't care. It's just a game. You know, if I intentionally want to win, then I might be a little bit mad. It depends on my day, right? Okay, but I do gotta go because I still have Facebook to go take care of, to go do, because I didn't give them a daily reading yesterday either. And so I appreciate everybody being here and thank you for the comments. Ding, ding, ding. I like that. And nice to meet you all. And thank you.